What exactly is the revival path? Well, let's talk about it. Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So as you can see, we're back on the free-to-play twice in 1 week. Don't get your hopes up. I just want to be clear about that. Yeah, so I brought the free-to-play back to life after a couple of weeks on hiatus. I mostly did that just in case we needed to get points in Clan v Clan, because we do want to max this out and give players in the clan the opportunity to collect very high personal rewards, ideally tier 6 or tier 5. So we are crushing the clan that we're currently up against. We expect that, but if we weren't quite hitting and getting this extra 50 the epic rewards, then that's where I would come in on my free-to-play and put up points. I've put up 20,000. That's just through existing and actually mostly just logging on, and I think I used oh, that's actually honestly from pulling soulstones. I totally forgot that I just did that. So we got a whole bunch of points from pulling soulstones for the boosted chance. And I mentioned in that video that I wanted to talk about the revival path. Now, I actually have a feeling that a lot of people probably going to be leaving in the game in the coming months. I think it's already far too high up into my chat here, but I have had a few people in my clan leave recently, which is why my free-to-play had to come in. Listen up, I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril, as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. People are just taking breaks. People are just, you know, kind of pissed off at the game right now, for lack of a better word, and it's unfortunate, right? I do love this game, but I know that those players also love the game, and I suspect that when they come back, they may want to have an idea of what to do when they come back. So I wanted to go ahead and give you guys some insight about what I've learned while embracing things like the revival path and some of the stuff like that. So let's do a breakdown here on the revival path. So on the revival path, it works much like a lot of the other passes and things that we deal with. So you can see here's the Forge Pass, you have the free tier up top, and then you have the paid tier on the bottom. And so when we look back at the revival path, this is the free path, and then you have the paid path on the bottom. Now, you do get to unlock whatever you've unlocked up to that point. So if you were to pay for the elite pass, you would still have to level and play to collect the rewards in the bottom of it. But seemingly there's no time limit on it until it's completed, I assume. So pretty good rewards though. You can see you get 2 pieces of stone skin. It looks like they're guaranteed to be a helmet and boots, which is cool. You get the shield rings, the amulet ring, shield ring and shield amulet, which are good. Gold keys. Is that for... Are those? Oh, wow. Wow. There's some stuff I didn't even know about in the path. You know what? We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's start left to right. We'll talk about the ones that I've already accomplished. Now, unfortunately, I can't click on this one, but it's not descriptive. And this is kind of what was the inspiration for the video, because I was tinkering on this account, like, I'll get it ready for Clan v Clan, whatever. And I was like, man, I'm freaking silver 4. What am I gonna do? This is gonna take me forever to get back up to gold 5 to be able to do some of the dungeons and stuff, right? Well, there's this interesting ticket here. It's just called like a gold arena ticket. I'm like, what is a gold arena ticket? That's weird. And I went ahead and I completed some of the quests here. You can see that they've been completed. And then if you do your daily quests, you get those points for it. You get the revival path points as you do your dailies and your weeklies. Nothing for monthly, at least maybe not until it resets. I doubt it though. And nothing in advanced quests. But you get those points, and with those points, you progress through the revival path. And when you get this gold ticket, it does something really cool. It puts you back into gold 5. Now, I assume you would have had to have already been gold 5, but I don't know. It might just make you gold 5, which is kind of interesting. I would hope not, but yeah, I thought that was kind of cool that they did that feature. So I immediately got back up to gold 5 and was able to use my team just to solidify myself there. I haven't played in like a day or two because I think I did this 2 days before clan versus clan or something like that. So, but I really liked that because that's one of those drawbacks, right? If you come back after not playing for a while and you've D-ranked, you're going to have a hard time getting back up to gold 5. It's going to be a long grind. And I've had to do it on other accounts that have like gone down even just to like gold 2 because I wasn't paying attention. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gold 2? Come on. And then you just have to arena after arena after arena. And a lot of the arena battles are very, very easy because at a tier that's a lot lower than what you were. So they do go quickly, but it's tedious. And you need to have refills. I actually ran into that where I didn't have any of the refills, and not having those refills was a real problem for me because this is free to play account. And so the only way for me to get arena refills is free. This is one of the only ones. And then maybe I think one in advanced quests, possibly. No, that's tag team. So yeah, I actually was like, oh no, it's going to take me, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend gems on arena tokens. This is ridiculous. And thankfully, I saw that gold thing and I was like, what's that do? Does it get me to gold 1 maybe? And it got me to gold 5. And I was like, oh, thank God. I don't have to spend any gems or any of my resources on my free to play. So that was very, very satisfying. Now let's continue on. You can see here's some resets right here. We were just talking about them. Energy, clan gold is always wanted, meh gear. So it's not great rewards early on. This is interesting though. No, these are just regular ring and amulet. I thought it might be higher level stuff. You get some of this gear. I forget the name of it, but not the best gear. So it's pretty honestly kind of weak in the early stages, but you're getting rings and amulets, which is pretty good. They do this negative 50% gear removal cost, which I thought was kind of funny. And we'll talk about this in a second, the revival quests portion. Let's see. The rewards get pretty good towards the end. As you can see, you're getting more Doom Tower keys. I think it's actually pretty interesting to be able to get those Doom Tower keys. It can really help for people that are behind and want to get Doom Tower done in a matter of a couple of days and get caught up and get the great thing about Doom Tower, it's a great source of gems and energy and books. So it could be a way to get caught up pretty quickly. But then once you get up around level 50 towards the end, you get really solid rewards. You get some stone skin, which everybody's going to want. You've got an immortal soul stone. And then we already talked about this stuff up here, ultimately ending with one's free, essentially, sacred shard, which I think is pretty good. Now, if you spend $20, you do also get Elva Autumnborn. I will tell you guys, if you are a low spender, if you are looking to spend as little amount of money in the game, look no further than $20 on Elva. If I was to start a new account and say that I will spend no more than $20, I would start that account and then not log in for a couple weeks and then log back in, get Elva, spend that $20 and call it a day, because you are going to get a pretty good chunk of rewards as well on top of that. Even just this 6-star for this, I'm not going to remember the name of it, reaction gear, I think it is. Very, very solid. Very solid. Very hard to get too, so keep that in mind. So when you're looking at lethal gear, obviously these could roll bad. There's always that risk, just to be clear. But then you're getting a whole set of amulets and items for Elva as well. Some relentless gear. Again, another set of accessories. I think I said relics a second ago. I meant accessories for Elva. Yep. So yeah, this is really Elva heavy stuff. But yeah, the down here is pretty good. Now we can go to revival quests. So here you can do daily and weekly quests, which I just showed you guys already, but then there are long-term requests. So completing all of them gets you an epic book, 20 points, 10 champion fragments. You can see I've already collected 3. Any champion fragments from anywhere, whether it could be Empress, it could be, this was from Doom Tower, where I got 3 fragments from Doom Tower. Your 5 daily login rewards. So if you complete the daily login stuff 5 times, you will collect a void shard, which is pretty good. 200 clan points. I've talked about how great I think clan points are in the past. Some chickens and stuff. I don't remember the rewards for these, unfortunately, but overall, pretty good stuff. Now, the interesting thing is going to be the boosts. And of course, I'm a dum-dum, and I cannot show you what the boosts are. Now, the boosts are not that great, to be honest. You can see one of them right here is a 50% battle silver boost. Not super exciting, right? There is a 1 day XP boost that I remember seeing because I almost clicked on that one, and then a couple of other ones. Oh, like you can unlock all of the keeps, and I think you can even unlock all of the factions. I think I could be wrong about that. Sorry, I know this was meant to be a video about the revival path, but I'm a dum-dum and I already clicked it, so I should have waited a second or two before I started making this video. But red dots, they get me every time. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty interesting little way to get people to come back to the game. And I actually wanted to give it kind of a shout out and say, like, hey, a lot of you might be leaving right now. Some of you might be looking to come back right now, but hopefully in the coming months, as they start making some quality of life changes, I really think that they're probably seeing they're going to start seeing some metrics about the people leaving. And here's why I believe that. It's one thing to go off of a video, right, and say, well, this content creator over here says that the game is gonna struggle. That's one thing. It's another to see it firsthand. You know, like I said before, I've had a member recently quit. I had an officer who's contemplating quitting. I had another officer who did quit, and you can see right here, 2 days, 1 day ago, and this was one of my officers 6 days ago since they logged on. Furthermore, I saw, even in a video I was watching just an hour or two ago from Ash, in that video, one of his clan members left the clan, right? Now, I'm making an assumption that they stopped playing the game and that's why they left, but it's just those types of things that are starting to give me serious pause about people being kind of fed up with some of this stuff that they've been, we've been complaining and they haven't changed it. So hopefully they start to see that in their metrics, because if you don't know this already, Plarium really cares about data and metrics. So there's a really good video out from Ash. They talk about how they've seen like retention drop off when they do certain things, which is interesting, but that's what they care about. So if they're not seeing retention, then they're not going to make changes that reduce retention. And so it's kind of a weird thing. So they really care about metrics more than what they hear from the player base, and even more than what they hear from the content creators for the most part. So with that being a factor, hopefully they start seeing a drop off in the player base that I feel like is happening just based on my own visuals here, and maybe they take some pretty big actions to bring it back up, right? So I think it'd be, I don't know, who knows what that could be. I feel like they're probably like, there's going to be some anniversary coming up soon. So hopefully they come up with a better idea than some of the free champions and things that they've given us lately. So cool. Well, I just want to go ahead. I'll wrap that video up. I know it's a little weird one, a little bit of a short one, but the revival path is pretty cool. And I got to tell you straight up, as a free-to-play player, I'm not going to do this. But as a low spender on my main account, if I didn't already have Elva and I was looking to get her, I'd take a break and come back a couple weeks later, get her. She's absolutely game-changing for me in Chimera. Huge fan. So yeah, I would probably do that and capitalize on this, because I think $20 for an Elva is a really good deal when you consider how expensive some other champions have been, like Xena and He-Man, how expensive those were in some battle passes. $20 is a steal. So anyways, yeah, we'll call that a video. I just want to say so much thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support, and thank you for sticking with me while I'm out of town for the 4th of July. I appreciate that, guys. It really does mean a lot to me. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, as that is the best way to support the channel right now. I think that's everything. Cool. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.